Now we learn about component and props in React with me, Indra Cahya. Components is part of the UI and collection of elements that independent and reusable. So why is collection of elements? If we look at here, we can save another components, elements, and another logic also inside of the components. Components like JavaScript function that accept inputs, call props, and return React elements describing what should appear on the screen. Return here, in here. Component can import another components. Looks like here we can import another component, another file, or another package. Props is properties that we can pass from a component to another component. The content of props is value, function, and component. On the right side, I have two nodes here. This image here use avatar component. In avatar component, there are two props, URL and onClick. The URL is just a string from here, and onClick is function props from here. How to use that? We can see above here, props in here and onClick in here. Component type. There are two component type, function component and class component. Function component just plain JavaScript function which accept props as an argument and return a React element. Cannot use state feature, cannot use lifecycle hooks. So function component suitable for tests, practices, components that have no logic rule. It look like here. In here, avatar just render the data passed via props. And class component have some feature cause extends from React component like state and lifecycle component we can use if we have class components. So class components suitable for parent component that have logic rule. In the right side here, list image extend React component. So before the render function, we can use lifecycle components function like component didn't mount and some another function lifecycle, and we can use state function also. Composing component. What is composing component? Is use the same component many times for any level of UI on the app. Example, button and dialog will use in some part on the app. Another example, in here, CRUD button used in form component and also used again on dialog component. So CRUD button is used by many components in our app. Extracting component is split components into smaller components so that more independent and reusable also. The first here we have original component, and then we try to extracting on the two component we have user info here, and we have avatar here. So avatar from here. And finally, we simplify the common components become like this. User info, case study. We will make mock up or design, then we break the UI into the component base, then fill with data, static or dynamic. This design about the your app in simple version, and in the left side we have design, original design, and in the right side we turn into the component base. We have four component here: button, account info, gallery card, and avatar. Then we have two state here cause this dynamic data, account info and gallery. Thanks, we have learned about components and props in React. That was about component and props in React. If you guys have a questions, please give comments below. Thanks for checking out my video. See you again in the next video.